you, Andrew. And I'll repeat that welcome to ladies and gentlemen, fellow board members, graduates, award recipients, boys and girls. My goodness, there's a lot of you today, which is absolutely wonderful. This is my first graduate ceremony as chair of the board, and I'm honoured and delighted to give you your address this year. Dear graduates and encouragement award recipients, I want to address you particularly today because this day is all about you. Yes, everything you see around you today, this is all about your achievements. We want to reward you, to acknowledge you, and to inspire you to go even further. I want to conduct a little experiment here, and this is for everyone in the room. I think it's true to say that we have an entirely unfair number of musicians in the room here today. Now, I want you to put your hand up if you have ever done any music exam at all. Okay, so pretty much every hand in the room has gone up, I think. That's a lot of hands. I want you to keep your hand up if you've achieved grade 1 or above. Alright, keep your hand up if you've achieved grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 or above, grade 5, 6, 7, 8, diploma standard. Graduates, I want you to look around at the audience. Even in this room, which is full to the brim of musicians, you are amongst the minority. What you have achieved is rare. You're amongst the very small percentage of people on the planet to master an instrument. For that rare and fine achievement, we celebrate you. Doing music exams is about so much more than music. Teachers in the room, am I right about this? I hope so. We have all read those studies that speak to the power of music to light up different areas of our brains. The logic centre, the creative centre, the language centre, the emotions. If you haven't read up on this, I strongly urge you to, because it is really fascinating reading. But that's not what I want to talk about today. You, graduates, have achieved a remarkably high level of executive skill. And to do that, you have to have qualities. You have to be self-made men and women. By that I mean, no one can make this choice for you. The choice to achieve excellence to the standard you have. Even if your parents tied your ankles to a piano stool for 4 hours a day. And I don't think that's happened to any of you, but I have heard of it being done. You still have to make the choice to use that time to become wonderful musicians, to show the commitment, to follow through with careful practice, study, performance and sheer heart to achieve what you've done. So here we are today, dressed in our finest academic dress. And why do we wear these very attractive and comfortable, not to mention utterly stylish Harry Potter robes? They are actually an ancient and honourable symbol of learning, dedication to one subject of study, and academic achievement. They might not be Instagrammable, although I hope you're all going to find time to take some photos here in the hall. I was going to say the beautiful gardens, but I think that's off the agenda today. I want you to take some photos with your certificates and your robes on, and I want you to wear them with pride as you have earned the honour and the privilege of doing so today. To reach the high level you have achieved, you've shown not just talent and skill, but dedication, discipline, courage, and a willingness to prove yourself in a challenging arena. Completing a diploma exam is not for quitters. It's not for procrastinators or weaklings. So, well done, all of you. Hands up, award recipients. I want to see you. Oh, come on, there's more of you than that. Yes, lovely. You've all demonstrated some quality, or perhaps many qualities, that has made you stand out for your teacher. These awards are not always about the best player in the studio or the highest mark achieved. They can be based on strengths and skills that you have shown through the last academic year. Many of these qualities are also things that you can use in other areas of your lives. Certainly, your dedication to music speaks of patience and discipline. And these are two quite old-fashioned qualities, but they are nonetheless qualities that are going to stand you in good stead throughout your life, whatever you do with it. No musical career is complete without some downtimes where we doubt ourselves and things go wrong for us. As sensitive musicians, we are often very good at doubting ourselves, are we not? When you have those moments, remember today, remember that you are talented, you are hardworking, and you are special. So, I'm going to ask you, graduates and award recipients, to do three things, and this is the first. I want all of you to have a little look around you in a minute and congratulate somebody near you on their achievement. I'm going to give you around 30 seconds to do that, starting now. Please congratulate somebody else. Teamwork is a wonderful thing in music. Celebrating someone else's talent is a lot of fun. I'm going to state a fact here. No one becomes a musician of any note, no pun intended, without someone or many someones behind them. That person may be a parent or carer, a teacher, an auntie or uncle, a sibling maybe, a neighbour who sits in their garden of a summer evening and listens to your practice and then tells you how wonderful you are. It can literally be anyone. Someone, at some stage in your life, encouraged you. They drove you to lessons. They paid for those lessons. They put up with your practice. That's a big one. Sometimes they lifted your spirits when you were down. Perhaps they were a teacher who went a little bit over and above to give you a bit more, to get you over that line. Whoever they are, they partnered with you in an unselfish way to make you the successful students you are today. This is the second thing I would like you all to do. I would like you to think of two people who you would like to thank for helping you enjoy this great gift of music. Maybe they're here today and it's a really easy job, then you can just go up to them at the afternoon tea and say thank you. That's pretty easy. Maybe you can shoot them a text today, and if you do that, don't forget to include that Instagram photo of you with your degree certificate. Maybe you want to write a card and pop it in their letterbox. Whatever the circumstance, never forget to be grateful for the opportunities you have received and for those who have provided you with the means to receive them. To show that gratitude is a beautiful thing, and as musicians, we are all about beauty. Before I give you my last little instruction, there are a couple of practical things to announce, and this gives me great joy because I feel that as a music exam board we have got some exciting directions to announce this year. Firstly, I hope the graduates are still listening, as this is exciting news for you all. ANZCA, after much deliberation, have lowered the theory prerequisites for licentiate performer diplomas, as well as many of the lower grades. Guess what? That means that many of you have probably already completed what you need to present for the LDA. All you must do now is learn 4 or 5 fiendishly, maybe impossible pieces to perfection, of course. And voila, I hope to see you next year in a full-face apricot stole. The little ribbon things, they're just say 2025. So there's your ambition for next year. Secondly, the teaching diploma, the AT-DBA, is receiving a major and comprehensive update, as is the LDA. It's going to be brought into line with modern tertiary courses. It's going to be an interactive and well-researched diploma that will help you build your skills as a teacher. You will be able to seek advice and feedback on your work and gain a valuable qualification for your future career. In a world which increasingly and quite rightly demands a paper qualification for everything you do, this is an incredibly useful and practical diploma to hold.
We are planning to launch this exciting new syllabus over the next few weeks, and the LT Diplomas will follow at the same time or very shortly after. Next, ANZCA is launching its options for video examinations globally, both the video performance exam and the ANZCA Go option, where you upload just one piece at a time. This means anyone from anywhere around the world can enter for an ANZCA exam. We believe that we have an amazing product in music education, and we would like others to enjoy it wherever they are. Now, we're looking for students who would like to be the face of our ANZCA campaign and assist us in promoting this. So if being a musical prodigy and genius is cool but just not enough for you, maybe you want to become an ANZCA movie star as well. If that's the case for you, please send your expressions of interest to the office. We really want to use real live musicians to represent us. Lastly, and I think most excitingly, we are proud to announce the inaugural ANZCA Music Championship. That's a performance competition which will be 100% online, and you're all able to enter. For a small fee, you will be able to upload your best performance recorded on video to be judged later this year. There will be a separate competition for every level, from preparatory to diploma. A first, second and third prize will be chosen for each level, as well as highly commended and honourable mentions. And out of all the first prize place getters, there will be a Performer of the Year chosen. Imagine putting that on your resume. That would be pretty cool, right? We're also considering some special categories as well. So stay tuned on that. That will also be launched soon. You may be invited to play at the next graduate ceremony next year as part of your prize, and your performances may be featured on our webpage. Again, this is another way to challenge you and inspire you, and for us to be able to celebrate you as the wonderful musicians you are. Please keep checking the website for details, and we are very excited about this new project. All right, back to my little laundry list. This is the last thing. This one might take a little longer. Hopefully, this one will take the rest of your lives. Never, ever lose your love for music. You have achieved greatly, but remember that this is not the end of the journey. Particularly for you graduates, this is just the beginning. You are knocking on the door of great repertoire, technical skill and amazing discovery. Don't wait for an exam to make you start that journey, just go for it. Try to never forget what made you love music in the first place, and keep that safe in your heart for the rest of your lives. And for all of you young musicians here, remember that music is about community. Never pass up an opportunity to play, even if it's walking past those wonderful playing pianos, or playing to some seniors in a nursing home, or playing at a worship group at church. Play in bands, compose, accompany. Seek every opportunity you can to share your music, and you will be rewarded in ways you cannot imagine. It doesn't need to be a grand event with everyone watching, although it can be. It can be something quite humble. You've trained all your young lives to bring beauty to the world, so always remember that this is your mission. It doesn't end with an exam, it begins. Music will always be there for you and will give back to you. I'm excited for you all as you continue the journey in this wonderful language of emotion we call music. As Rachmaninoff, who was a famous Russian composer, once said, "Music is enough for one life, but one life is not enough for music." Thank you very much for your attention today. On behalf of the board, I truly and sincerely congratulate every one of you and wish you all the best in your future endeavours. Thank you.